Hello and welcome, my sponge cakes. How you doing today? It's Chris here, and I've got another special video for you guys. I'm gonna be planning on getting. So it sucks to plan what you're gonna do exactly before the game even starts, but I want to give you guys an idea of what the idea is to do. Hopefully it happens. We're to try and get a Dartling gun up to 2-3. Guys probably don't even know what the heck that is. You ever even see that in a real game? Never. You never see that thing in a real game because honestly, it's got some issues overall. It's really not that overpowered. It's actually fairly underpowered. But we're going to try for it anyways. I think everybody knows laser cannons. Go for the laser cannons. They're boss. Hydro rocket pods, man, you can still use those guys. They're pretty fun. We're going to go mechanical towers only today. Dartling gun, helipad with a bonus. Whatever we get, we get. Boomerang, I'll take it. Let's get started. So, why am I trying to get a Hydro rocket pods? Well, I want to see. Okay, so if we lose, it's okay. I want to see if this guy is a viable way to play the game, and if it isn't, I'm gonna call Ninja Kiwi and was like, Ninja Kiwi, what's up, bro? Why don't you make this a decent tower to use? Buff it, or change it, or do something to make it more usable. And I think this is a good point. If you see towers that you never, ever, ever get used in the game, it's probably because they suck, right? And if they suck, shouldn't they be changed so you can use them in an efficient way? You want to balance the game a little bit. Now, it's not one of those things where it's like, well, the reason that nobody uses it isn't because it sucks, but just because of some other stupid reason. So I don't even know where the heck to put Dartling guns on this map. I'm now realizing the error of my ways. What are we doing over here, guys? Holy crap, so I gotta get a 0-1 over here. We're stopping most of the balloons. I'm gonna go for some red balloons against this guy, because he's probably gonna try and get a second banana farm, but I'm not gonna allow that. I'm gonna make him get his airburst darts going first. So that should be enough to cause him to get airburst darts instead of a banana farm. Oh, he's gonna pop a ninja in. Ooh, I like it. Cool thing about our strat, though, is that now that we've got the 0-1 Dartling gun, we're good for a long time. There's nothing we need to worry about, so it's nice. Just chill here. Now, I am a little bit worried about fitting enough Dartling guns in this map in decent spots. I feel like I just realized, I'm like, where the heck do I put my Dartling guns? And the problem with the Hydro rocket pods as well is if I put the Hydro rocket pods up here, it's going to hit all the natural balloons and never reach the scent balloons, which is real dangerous. That's why I usually don't end up using the Hydro rocket pod. So maybe, again, could be just a lack of skill on my part, a lack of experience using this tower that causes it to be bad, not really that it is a bad tower necessarily. So anyways, I think we're going to go for a big bad green rush. We see two towers over here that are both really bad against group balloons, so we've got to try and exploit it, force a battle energy, or, at the very least, we're getting some income out of this as well. So he's still trying to defend this stuff. I'm going to just keep sending out those green balloons. Come on, use that battle energy, boy. Use that battle energy. He's going to get a third tier energy, and he still ends up using the battle energy. Shoop, da whoop. Alright, so what I'm going to end up doing here, guys, is, like I said, I'm probably going to end up getting another Dartling gun, maybe over here or over here, so I can hit, whatever side I want. But again, this is going to be kind of problematic because I like to aim. I like to put all my Dartling guns in one spot so we can just aim across to the other side. That makes sense. That's the efficient way to play the game, but it doesn't always work out. So we're going to go for another yellow rush in here, believe it or not, because, again, he does not have the airburst darts yet, so we're going to try and take advantage of it, force another battle energy or something like that, cause some problems, maybe even kill him up in here. Oh, snap. So I don't even want to kill him. Let's stop rushing. Oh, please don't die. Don't die, little psycho kid. No! Stupid kid, what are you doing? Making me kill. Oh, he's not even a bad player. It's just a misplay from him. If he got airburst darts, he would have been okay. But he didn't want to do it. He bought a third-tier ninja instead, and that cost him the game. So, we won some free medallions very quickly right there. And we're ready to play another one. Hopefully, again, this time we can go a little bit later on in the game and we can get our Hydro rocket pods. Now, because of the way that I'm farming in these games, I really do need a lot of money to get the Hydro rocket pods. Don't forget, they are it is a $7,000 upgrade on top of all the other previous upgrades that you're going to need. And I think the biggest issue with the Hydro rocket pods is that the faster shooting is on the other side, so you really do need a 2-3 to make him efficient whatsoever. So we get Racetrack, which is a kind of bad farm map, but what you going to do? I think I'm going to go helipad again. Maybe I'll even do a helipad start this game. Nothing wrong with that. So I'll re-roll the engineer. We get the monkey village. Actually, that could be a pretty decent tower to use. I don't know. If we pop one of those guys in there, what are we saving? We're going to save a lot of money, aren't we? You know, about just almost $10,000 tower. So we're going to save about $1,000. We can sell it, make a decent chunk of money right there. Anyways, of course, banana farm start over here. I've actually gotten a little bit better at positioning my banana farm. I've realized that you need to put it like lineups directly with the left side of the map over here. Pop them up to 1-0. We're going to get our banana farmer over here. So we get our 3 banana farms, 1, 2, and 3. Pop road spikes in really quick. We're going to go 2 sets of reds. I've realized that 2 sets of reds seems to be the magic number today. Now, as far as Dartling guns go, I'm actually going to put them in a sort of weird spot. This is not exactly a normal spot. Normally I'd try and pop like 3 or 4 of them up here and just kind of shoot down to the other side. But I'm planning on only really getting 1 Dartling gun almost the entire game, guys. I only want 1. You know, if I have to, if I'm forced to, I'll get another one, but I really only want 1 of these guys. So he's going to make me get the powerful darts, I think. Let's rush him with the red balloons. I really want to get a second banana farm first. I don't know, do we want to do it? Alright, screw it, dude. Let's get our second banana farm going. Ugh, come on. Let's just get this guy up instead. Alright, so we're getting strugglicious right now. We're going to go quick set of road spikes there. Another quick set of road spikes over here. And let's see if we can get this guy up in time. Alright, so I would say that was worth it. We only lost a minuscule amount of lives right there, about 30, 40 lives total. Not too bad. Yeah, 40 lives total. That's really not too shabby to get a double banana farm start at the very beginning of the game here. Now, he's going to rush with pink balloons already, but I actually got that stuff covered. Dartling guns are solid against these pink balloons, but my positioning is a little bit goofy. It's going to make it a little bit difficult to stop these guys, so we need another banana farm. It's stupid, you know? It's like, I'm already chasing. So, eventually he's going to stop over here, and we do end up defending these guys. So we're going to go for a green rush after getting my second banana farm up in here, up to 2-0. Here we go. We're going to go for the green rush in just a second. We need a little bit of extra money up in here. He's going to go for some black balloons now, but I actually got this stuff covered, I think. Let's see. Yeah, perfect. All right. Now, the reason why I positioned him here, even though it seems a little bit goofy, is because Hydro Rocket Pods, again, it's very position oriented. If you're shooting through the natural balloons, it's just gonna pop, 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 and explode in the natural balloons. You know, like especially on this round, it'll just go pop, 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 and explode in the exact same location every single time. None of the rockets would actually reach the other side, which is stupid. You know, I don't know if I think what happened is Hydro Rocket Pods was fairly reasonable back in the day. In Flash version, when the explosions were really solid, and then when the explosions got nerfed in the mobile version and the Steam version, Hydro Rocket Pods ended up just sucking. But they never got a buff in any other way. They just kind of got ignored for a really long time. They're like, they used to work, you know. So we're just gonna leave them as a working tower, but they just don't. So I kind of hate this level for the fact that the banana farms fit so stupidly in here. So don't forget, it's already round 9. It's a dangerous round. Now I don't think I can fit any more heli pilots in here. Ooh, this is kind of scary. We're gonna get this guy up. I'm living a dangerous life right now, guys. Living a dangerous life. We get a 2-0 up. 2-1, I mean. Alright, living a dangerous life, guys. Living a dangerous life. Down to 43 lives already. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, my God. He's just sending out green balloons. Imagine if he sent out yellow balloons at this point. So the problem is I was thinking I was going to build a helipad over here, but I don't think I can fit a helipad on this map anymore. So I just have to deal with my double Dartling guns for now. 27 lives. So he's going to go for a rush against me, I think. What's going on? No rush coming out yet? What's up with that? There we go, Hydro Rocket Pods with the battle energy. Will it be enough to stop a full-out regen rainbow rush? And it looks like it is. It is enough to stop the full-out regen rainbow rush. So, shoop da whoop, we're going to counter rush with our own zebras and just kill this guy. Now, I actually just wanted to get the battle energy out of there. I assumed if it was going to kill him, that would be awesome, but if he had a Blade Maelstrom or something, I didn't want to waste all my money. So I went for a minuscule rush. We're going to follow up with an even bigger rush now to actually officially take him down. Bump, bump. 2 extra regen rainbows in the end there, just to make sure that's going to take him down. And Cyril Bukaram will be defeated. So as you can tell, Hydro Rocket Pods, what do we think? Stopped a $7,000 regen rainbow rush. Pretty solid overall, right? I think so. Again, really pricey. Sort of hard to actually afford over there, but it was good enough. It did its job. It stopped a regen Rainbow Rush with the correct positioning. So let's try again. Let's see if we can make this work again. I think, honestly, I'd love to play on, like, Temple or something, where you can just shoot down a straight line the entire way and see if it's still as efficient. But, I don't know. This one's actually not bad. Put them up in the corner here and just shoot down straight lines. Okay, let's make it work. Let's go Banana Farm, Dirtling Gun, and then... I don't know, maybe I'll go for a Boomerang instead. Just get a quick 3-0 for the group balloons. I can only sell him if I need to, but... You know, he's a solid tower roll. And we get the mortar as well, which is super duper helpful. Even if we just pop a 0-1 or something like that in there, he can stop a lot of, you know, extra green, yellow group rushes early game. This is exciting. So, like I said, I've never really used this thing before. I really don't know how good it's going to be. I just usually think, oh man, I'm never going to use that thing. I would just rather a laser cannon. And to me, that makes sense. You know, we're going to use our road spikes. Bam, 0 real quick. And I'm going to go for 2 sets of reds as usual, and then start building my Dartling Gun up. It's weird that it works out that way, but it's pretty much the exact same cost as a heli pilot to do a quick Dartling Gun up to 0-1. It's weird the way that happens. I don't know how, but you know, look at that. We can afford this thing. Boop, perfect timing, 48 seconds, and we're all set. So anyways, what we're realizing is this guy's got a low-level wizard, so I'm actually going to do something goofy here. I'm actually set up some space blues, something I almost never ever do in the entire world. But it's the weakness of these wizard players, is the space blues. Sometimes people rush me with them, and I don't even realize that they're going to be efficient. So I don't think it's worth it to rush with the pinks, though. I think he's going to be able to defend the pinks. So this is sort of a weird spot. I might just go for the chase. I'm kind of okay with that, with Dartling Guns. Chase around like that. Plus, the nice thing about this is that if I do have banana farms, I can actually just keep on building things kind of in this location and still aim in the sort of correct location. It's pretty solid, right? So he's got his pink balloons coming out against me. We're going to send out some black balloons against this guy. We're going to balloon energy some blacks to completely obliterate him. Now, today I actually want to talk a little bit about orange juice. Now, this is a goofy one. I've actually made a super science video about orange juice before. Highly recommend you guys go check that out, but I'm going to give you guys a quick synopsis of orange juice today. Now, as you can plainly tell, you know, obviously I still drink orange juice, but I wanted to give you guys the rundown on orange juice's dirty secret, I guess. So we're going to go a couple black balloons, we're going to balloon energy this, see what he does. You know, he's probably going to be able to defend, but you just never know. He's going to go for some black balloons against me. I think it's going to be kind of the same thing, where we're probably going to defend pretty easily if we just chase like this. So at the very least, I think my best bet is probably just to go for the 2-0 at this point. 2-2. Let's see. Huh. I think so. Huh. Alright. You know, you need a lot of banana farm action here if you're planning on getting any sort of Hydra rocket action. So he's going to go for a rush against me. We're going to have to sell this guy. Go boom, boom, boom. Battle energy that. We will take down the rush, but definitely hurt our banana farms over here. He's going to go for another weird yellow rush, but that's just stupid at this point. So we get our banana farms back, but still, we're in a little bit of a weak spot at this point, you know? You know, if he keeps on being really, really aggressive with regen whites and, like, other things, it could be a little difficult to defend, for sure. So, let's see. So we need a second tier. We need a two actually, to get ready for this stuff. Have lead popping power, camo lead popping power, and everything. Here we go. We got some extra pop power over here. Honestly, just this combo, though, is actually pretty solid overall. It's got some camo popping power. It's got some of everything. Hopefully this guy rushes me again, and I'll be ready for it. Come on, rush me, little buddy. Rush me. I dare you. I dare thee. Get the Hydra rocket pods up. We're going to battle energy this thing, and let's see what happens. Ho ho ho! So we can only aim in one location, but it worked out. You know, so now I'm just going to aim right at the very beginning of the map. Let's see if we can defend these zebras real quick. We're going to force a battle energy almost guaranteed, or else he's going to die. He's going to die. He's not using the battery. Oh, there we go. Battle energy coming in a little bit late. He goes for another rush against me, but the Hydra rocket pods will end up defending. And now we can just all out him, guys. So another Let's go regular zebras. Go 2 regen zebras, a couple regular zebras, and that's gonna finish him off real nice and quick. I'm surprised he still has this banana farm though. You know, at that point he should have just sold it and went for an even bigger rush, or actually got some decent defense over there. But Krim will be defeated as well. The second regen Rainbow Rush, regen Zebra Rush that we've defended today. Hydro Rocket Pods, man, nobody's ready for him. Nobody's ready for him. I would. It's weird though, because I'm like, all right, even if I didn't get Hydro Rocket Pods, what about a laser cannon? Like, I think a laser cannon could have defended that rush too. So, yeah, just a little bit goofy, I suppose. Sort of pop in here for another Ceramic Crucible game, guys. Let's use the Hydro Rocket Pods again. All right, this guy's a little bit better of a player. He's got over 3,500 games under his belt, so he's an intense guy up in here. This is for our 1,800th win. Let's see if we can make it happen on the same map. So I kind of want to try out the Dartling Gun over here instead of over here. I don't know. Chasing is usually not my style. I like to use I like to, you know, go against the grain, basically. So we got the Banana Farms, we got the Dartling Guns, and then as our third tower, the Boomerang works out really well last time. Let's try the cannon this time. Maybe the ninjas are bonus as well, so hey, pretty freaking solid. So Orange Juice's dirty secret. All right, what do we got going on over here? So like I said, I've made a video about this. If you guys want to check it out, just YouTube it. You know, Super Scienced Orange Juice, pop up right there for you. And oh crap, we got a Cobra player. So this is going to be an interesting one though. All right, so can Hydro Rocket Pods do good against these camo regen balloons? That's the new question, I guess. So we're going to send out a couple sets of reds real quick, as per usual. Let's see if the Dartling Gun can fit where I want him to. Maybe up in this corner or something. I don't know. I have no idea, honestly. If it doesn't fit over in this general area, or maybe even over there, I'm just going to pop him down back up there. It's okay. It's not perfect, but it'll work. So it does fit over here. Bam. All right. I don't know if this is exactly the way I want it, though. You know, I feel like it's a little dangerous to keep it like this. I'm going to go with it anyways. We'll see what happens. And now we can just chill for a little while. If he doesn't rush me with any red balloons, I'm just going to get my banana farms up all over the place. And then, you know, eventually I'll get some extra Dartling Gun action. It's kind of what I got going on for a little while. So anyways, orange juice. Okay, so I think everybody drinks orange juice, right? At some point in their life, you've probably drank orange juice. I think my girlfriend is the only person in the entire world that I know that has not ever drinking orange juice. She just, for some reason, oh crap, really? Pink balloons? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. So we're gonna lose some lives, but I think it's better to just stop chasing and just cut your losses and just start aiming down. So the weird thing about orange juice is, like, when I was a kid, I used to see commercials all the time for, like, orange juice, like, best part of breakfast ever. Like, you need to get orange juice. It's like, it's amazing. It's best breakfast food, and blah, 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 blah. And, you know, I always thought orange juice was really, really healthy for me. You know, that's what I was ingrained into my brain. You know, even in, like, health class and stuff, they're always just like, yeah, orange juice, like, great. Nothing wrong with orange juice, blah, blah, blah. So, bam, shazam, I just think it's the healthiest thing ever. Then, eventually, I kind of, like, heard about it, and I'm like, alright, is orange juice really that healthy? And then people are talking about how much sugar is in orange juice, and, like, all this other stuff, and like there's no fiber, and like there's all these other problems with it, so I was like, okay, so maybe orange juice isn't as healthy as you think. But then I went a little bit deeper, and I realized, okay, it's not as fresh as they say, it's not as good as they say, it's actually quite interesting how they end up making orange juice. What they do is, now I don't know if every single orange juice maker in the entire world does it this way, but as a general thing, this is kind of how it goes down, guys. So, and like they always say fresh picked and like fresh and all this other stuff, so it's kind of misleading because it's really not. So what they'll do is they'll take a bunch of oranges, right? They'll juice them. Okay, that makes sense. What they'll do is they'll put them in this giant vat, and they'll let it. Oh no. So hold on. And then what they do is they'll boil it though. Oh, this is where it gets interesting. So what I'm talking about is like the big orange juice companies. Then they'll boil it, and then they're like, okay, well, oh crap. So we're gonna get our depleted Bloontonium up in here. Starting to get overwhelmed just a little bit over here. We're gonna get focus firing. We're gonna get our 2-0 up in here. Boom, boom. Taking this stuff down. He's gonna go for a pink rush against me. I might have to battle energy this. Crap. I'm starting to lose. Alright. Interesting. Let's see what he does against us. Is he going to try and rush us or something like that? I still got a decent amount of stuff going on for me right now. Round 13. I will get a little greedy right here. I might actually go for a second Dartling gun today. I think just one extra 0-1 dart. Oh, crap. So get my Hydro Rocket Pods going. We will battle energy as well. And with the Hydro Rocket Pods, we do defend. All right. So he well dones me on that. Let's see if we can get our banana farms back, though. So now we got a fight against time here. Can we get? He's got 3 banana farms on top of Cobras. So it's going to be interesting to see what he does. He's got 2 lightning blizzards as well, so it's not like we can just sneak a big rush through his defense at this point. He's just got a solid thing going for him. But anyways, what they'll do is they'll boil the orange juice, or at least heat it up to a really high temperature. And what this does is it kind of makes the orange juice taste really bland, or really, really bad. It's not really orange juice anymore. And then what they'll do is they'll put it in this giant vat, like just a giant storage tank, for a long period of time, up to a year. Literally, just sitting in this tank. But it's boiled, so there's no bacteria or anything in there, like, you know, doing anything to the orange juice at this point. So, then what they'll do is, like, when they're ready to ship it out, what they'll do is they'll add these things called flavor packs. This is a really interesting part of the story here, because what the flavor packs are, nobody really knows what the flavor packs are, except for the people at the Orange Juice Company. You know, they could be anything really. So here we go. He's gonna start rushing me. He's gonna start doing the Cobra stuff against me. You can tell my guy is starting to get overwhelmed over here. I'm trying to get my 4th year ninja up, but I still don't want to sell my banana farms to make this happen. So he's gonna end up having some trouble against this Moab over here. Go, little Moab, go! We got another one coming out against him. Let's see, he's got only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got 5 Cobras total, and I think one of them is still not a 2-0. So let's see if we can get my 4th tier ninja up to help defend. So far, Hydro Rocket Pods, though, doing a pretty solid job in the right position. We got another Moab coming against this guy. He's going to end up getting his turbocharge up. He will defend with the turbocharge, so good for him. And now we can decide how the heck I want to do this, man. BFBs, yeah, good to have. It's going to take 20 seconds for him to get a 2-4 Cobra up and actually be able to use that thing. And in the meantime, it could be really difficult for him to defend. So I think what I want to do here, I think I'm going to go for. We're going to go for a quick BFB. You know, I really can't do anything at this point. I'm just kind of stuck where I'm at. He's going to try and get a 2-4 up in here. You can say, oh, crap, he sent it back at me. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Oh, crap. Gosh darn it. Alright. I'm going to defend, I'm going to have to sell this thing so I can get a sabotage supply lines, so I can get a cannon over here. I'll wait on the sabotage supply lines for just a few more seconds up in here. Try and pop the BFB nice and slow. Alright, pop it nice and slow. So ready, bam, we're going to use that. I'm going to sell this guy. We're going to get a couple more ninjas up in here. I don't know, man. It's going to be a close one. Eep! Eep-de chip-de whoop. We do defend! Holy crap, we defended, but that was not thanks to the Dartling guns whatsoever, my friends. Oh my god, I think I got to do another couple sets of Moabs real quick, right? That's my only real option here. Do 3 Moabs real quick. Let's see what happens. Honestly, at this point, it's going to be dangerous no matter what we're doing. Got a Battle Energy just to defend again. 3 Moabs. Come on, little buddies. He's got the turbocharge, and all these guys are going to end up using the Phoenix ability, and he's still going to end up defending. Oh, my God. Holy crap nuggets. I've got nothing left here, boys. Nothing left. We're going to have to do another Moab over here in just a second. Once the Phoenix is gone, I think it's on his last run around. So we're going to go for the Moab. Hopefully it disappears right now. It does not. It's still alive. And the Moab will not kill him. Gosh darn it. Alright. Okay. Got no battle energies left. I don't even have lead popping power. Oh my god. And there it is, boys. Game over. Alright, so let's talk about this for a second. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to lose the games. You know, we're testing things out. We're doing different things. We're using Hydrocket Pods. What do we think about that game overall? Hydrocket Pods. It did okay in the middle part of the game. We stopped a Zebra Rush, we stopped Regen Rainbow Rush, but for a lot of money. You know, there's a lot of other really cheap towers that we could have used to do the exact same thing. But it did its job. It stopped the Zebras, it stopped the Regen Rainbows or whatever. It did a decent job. It stopped the Camo Leads and the Leads and even some of the ceramic Bloons with the Cobra starting to come out. So it did a good job in that scenario. Again, a lot of money invested, but it did defend. But then once we got to Moab territory, we realized this thing's pretty much worthless. Like, yeah, it, like, hurts Moabs, but, like, you gotta attack not even the Moab layer, but once the ceramics pop out, you still have to pop through all the ceramics and then all the Bloons inside. And that's where the Hydro Rocket Pod just really freaking falls apart, alright? So for that money invested, you're thinking you're gonna get something good. It's something that's really gonna pop a lot of these Bloons. You know, I think even just increasing the Moab popping power of those Hydro Rocket Pods might actually be a way to make him worth it. If you could spam some of those guys and have them pop Moabs and BFBs, dude, I'm all for that. But as it currently lies, I just don't think you can use the Hydro Rocket Pods in any real way to survive from the mid game into the late game. It's just not viable. You know, I would love to see if somebody else could do that in like some real good late games where they use the Hydro Rocket Pods as like not a solo defense, but as like a main part of their defense. Use 2-4s or something like that. It'd be really cool to see. But I just don't think it's really going to happen here. So I do like to talk about this stuff because I want the game to be better. I want to be able to use Hydro Rocket Pods in an efficient and fun way in real games, and I just don't feel like I can do it at this point. You know, I feel like it's too expensive. It doesn't do anything good against Moabs. It's just not powerful enough. You can tell what I did was I sold my Hydro Rocket Pods for like $10,000 freaking dollars. Bought a 2-4 Ninja. Used that, slowed it down, and then used a bunch of 4-2 Ninjas with a 4-2 cannon to end up defending that BFB. Hydro Rocket Pods would have had no chance with that $10,000 against the BFB, or the Moabs, or the Ceramic inside. Obviously, the Ninjas were the way to go for that one. But anyways, I don't feel like that was our fault for losing. I feel like it was the lack of the decent Hydro Rocket Pods, making us sell our banana farms in the early part of the game to defend, and then not having enough money in the late game to defend, and then having to try and do some weird stuff against the Cobras. Plus, Cobras are just really powerful, obviously. If I had a really good combo of towers, I would have been able to easily defend that stuff, and counter-rush with more solid Zoma God type of rushes, you know, instead of just chilling with Moabs and BFBs. I would have had a lot more money to invest and do different things with. So anyways, if you guys have been enjoying, yeah, you know, feel free to press that like button for me. I'd really appreciate that. And of course, have a super duper delicious day.